artist, and I've done a number of projects with them. And we got this slogan. I tell them, we ain't local. That we can take this group and this background aggregation of singers anywhere across the nation.
Beautiful, charismatic, confident, and oh so very gifted. That's what you see on the surface. But when you peel back the layers of Delana, Carmen, and Katie, you discover so much more. Hi, my name is Teresa Hawthorne, founder of Turn Up Your Life Motivation and the Teresa Hawthorne Band. And it gives me great pleasure to record this recommendation in full support of the BGVs and their arts grant application. Since they're coming out, the BGVs have significantly enriched and elevated Pittsburgh's arts and entertainment culture. Their presence on any stage instantly transforms an ordinary performance into a soulful, spirit-filled experience. They often credit me for bringing them together, but I know it was way more than that. It was never by coincidence. It was divine alignment, a God-ordained connection that has really continued to bless audiences, ministries, and communities all around the city. In 2010, I met each of these phenomenal women individually. I was holding auditions for an Aretha Franklin tribute. And though many very talented vocalists came through, I knew immediately when I met Delana that she was the one. Her demeanor, her talent, and poise made her stand out from the rest. She was a true professional even then. And then not long after that, I met Katie while performing in the Dr. Lily's original stage play, Clean Drums, through Cantu Repertory Theater. The moment I heard Katie scat, I knew she was someone I wanted in my musical circle. So around that same time, the Teresa Hawthorne Band was being formed. And I had a vision to do something that no other band was really doing, no local bands anyway, was doing, and that was to include background singers. I spoke to the ladies about becoming my vocalist, but I told them we needed one more voice to complete the sound. And that's when Delana introduced me to the lovely Carmen, whose vocal range, tone, and elegance are second to none. So together, these three remarkable women created something magical. You hear me? As my background vocalist, we graced stages across the city. We even opened for national recording artists such as Chemistry and the Delphonics, just to name a few. And their blend, professionalism, and stage presence really set a new standard for excellence in our region. So a few years later, the ladies branded themselves as the BGVs, background vocals, and what began as a creative collaboration has since evolved into a respected brand of its own. They have continued to grow, expand, and elevate, performing with distinction while representing the very best of Pittsburgh's artistic community. Now, what sets the BGVs apart is not just their talent, but their character. These women are the embodiment of class, grace, and integrity. They are God-fearing women of faith who don't just sing about love, hope, and perseverance, but they live it every single day. Their authenticity shines through every note they sing, every audience they touch, and every collaboration that they embrace. Their impact extends far beyond the stage. Through their music, they have poured into the community, mentored young artists, supported local events, and brought a spirit of unity wherever they go. Their performances uplift hearts, celebrate culture, and remind us that true artistry is about more than entertainment. It's about connection. It's about healing and purpose. So, I wholeheartedly and without reservation recommend the BGVs for this arts grant. Their artistry, professionalism, and deep-rooted commitment to excellence make them an undeniable asset to the cultural fabric of Pittsburgh and beyond. Supporting the BGVs is not just investing in three extraordinary vocalists. It's investing in the continued elevation of the arts, the preservation of soul, and the power of sisterhood. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Dwayne Fulton. I am a composer, songwriter, and pianist. I currently serve as the Minister of Music at the Mount Ararat Baptist Church here in Pittsburgh. I've had the pleasure of working with these three lovely ladies known as the BGVs for a number of years on a number of musical projects. Just to name a few, we did a great Motown review, a tribute to Prince and the late great Whitney Houston, all in front of sellout crowds. And what I know, as I know a lot of music and musicians and singers in the city, the BGVs carry a very unique sound. It's a sound that's germane to Pittsburgh. It's a sound that's polished and professional. It's a black sound. It's a sound with legacy. It's a sound that resonates. It's music that matters. This video serves as a reference and a recommendation to award the BGVs this opportunity of this prestigious grant, Advancing Black Arts in Pittsburgh with the Pittsburgh Foundation. They will make us proud. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Anita Levels. I'm a performer. I consider myself a Black American music advocate, a performer here in the Pittsburgh region and beyond. And I have the privilege of speaking about a group that I adore, the background vocals, or the BGVs. I've had the privilege of working with them individually, but the awesome opportunity of also working with them collectively. And the things that I've always consistently observed about the BGVs is their professionalism, number one, their creativity, their ability to be able to take a song, make it theirs, not only make it theirs, but make it alive, their ability to perform it, to just tear up a stage and fill up a stage, and also for them to be so inspirational and also aspirational, their ability to be able to take a concept of being background vocals, the BGVs, and market that and be so just perfected, to be able to perfect that in such a way. And so being a performer myself and being on stage and being able to be on stage with them and the way they're able to perfect their craft is just, I really, really, really respect that. Also, what I feel is very, very, very important and most critical, being one that has traveled with, I think, the premier ethnomusicologist, Dr. Portia Mouldsby, who created and who helped curate the National Museum of African American Music in Nashville, Tennessee, and also who's one of the founding scholars of the timeline of African American music. She created a timeline of African American music from 1600 to 2020, and it's on the Carnegie Music's website. It's really important that we continue to cultivate, memorialize, and understand our historical Black genres of music, and I'm hoping we understand what they are. They are the sounds of American music. right? I mean, that's the blues. That's our Negro spirituals. That's Black classical music, or what we know as jazz. That's funk. That's soul. That's hip hop. Um, that's so much. That's go-go. That's dance. That's disco. So it's gospel. It's those streams, those sacred streams, the sounds of music that we hear now, that have laid the foundation to pop music that we hear, that have laid the foundations to the other sounds and the musics that we hear, those techno sounds that we hear, that were the founding sounds of our ancestors. So when I see 3 Black women singing, we need to do as much as we can as grassroots organizations, I feel, to support them to continue the sound and legacy of the folks that came before us. So they have what it takes to continue that sound. As a region, I'm so glad that they're doing what they're doing. I'm hoping that they can continue to get the support that they need within the region, and to continue the sound, not only within the region, but beyond.
Hi, my name is Nikki Porter, and I'm a Pittsburgh gospel recording artist, soloist, music director, vocal coach, choir director, workshop clinician. I have come to know the beautiful ladies known as the BGVs down through the years, as I first encountered them in a trio when I did a show for Teresa Hawthorne, was doing a musical review in honor of Whitney Houston and Tina Marie. And so I sang several of the Whitney songs, and these beautiful ladies were our backup singers. They were entrusted to be the backup singers for the whole show. And I was very impressed with them because their blend was superb. Their ear was sharp. They looked amazing, and they gave what was recorded. And then some. They brought it to life. And I believe that was the first time they collaborated in that way. And thereafter declared that their name would be the BGVs because of the services that they serve, that they offer to people. And so I've known them individually down through the years, but that was my first collective work with them, and was just impressed time after time, show after show. I would attend in person as I was able. What I wasn't able to see in person, I caught on social media, and was very impressed with them. So much so that I produced a show called the Italian Gospel Experience, where I and Pastor Keith Moncrief and my brother Trini Massey worked together to bring our friends from Italy, all over Italy, together in one place for a concert in Pittsburgh. They were visiting the United States, and they were visiting the cities of the teachers that would go to teach them. And so we had a concert, and one of our artists, Adam Brock, needed some backup singers. And so I said, let's get the BGVs. And we brought them in, again, just looking, dashing, smashing, and all around elegant, sounding amazing, provided excellent backup vocals for Adam Brock. He was very pleased. And to a packed house, the thunderous applause after Adam's set was towards Adam, and it was towards the BGVs because of the excellent artistry that they offered. I remember years ago, not exactly sure, but I invited the ladies of the BGVs out to dinner. And I said, I want to share with you something that's on my heart. And so we had a wonderful conversation as I said, you all are excellent backup vocals. You always bring it. Every show that I've attended in person or saw online, you've done amazing work. And for me, for that particular show that I mentioned, the Italian Gospel Experience, really were professional to work with. I see something in you guys, and I want to suggest that you pursue a path of recording, maybe even having your own concerts, so that people get a taste of your artistry, not only as backup vocals, but as the headliners. I've had the opportunity to help prepare them for the next round of shows when they were taking a vocal hiatus, and they wanted to improve their artistry. They were already good, already excellent. And they decided, you know what, in this hiatus, we want to make sure that our blend is right. We're taking care of our voices individually, and then we're warming up. We're collectively doing things to make sure we're offering the best artistry that we can. And they called on me to serve as their vocal coach. We had a wonderful time, and then they were preparing to relaunch with a Motown review. So they were like 20 songs. Very impressive how they masterfully crafted this show, how they nailed down the vocals, and then they rotated in leads. And I had a chance to go and support them doing that show at the Thunderbird. It was packed out. It was electrifying. They lit that stage up. They looked so good. They sounded so good. You see the consistent thread of looking good, sounding good, artistry, excellence, professionalism. That's the BGVs. And I would love to see come to fruition what I saw when I asked those ladies to get together for dinner and say, you offer excellent artistry. You're not only background vocals, you're the headliner. And so you need to go into the studio, do your own concert. And I just want to implore you to help them to make that dream come true, to see that vision come to pass. You would be definitely sowing a good ground by offering them this artistic opportunity and funding them. So I just wanted to stop by and say, please do this for the BGVs. They are excellent, and your money will be put to good use. Take care. God bless.
Hello, my name is Matthew Mason, and I am honored to recommend the BGVs for the Advancing Black Arts in Pittsburgh grant. For years, these three incredible women have been lighting up Pittsburgh's music scene, carrying forward the sounds of doo-wop, Motown, soul, gospel, and jazz with excellence, energy, and heart. They are truly three of the hardest working artists I know. Each one of them is accomplished in their own right, but when they come together, it's magic. Their harmonies don't just blend voices, they blend history and culture and community. They honor the legacy of Black music while pushing its boundaries forward. The Advancing Black Arts in Pittsburgh initiative celebrates artists who carry the art of the African diaspora forward, and that's exactly what the BGVs do. Their commitment to their craft, their collaboration, and the support even for other artists embodies the spirit of this grant. The BGVs are helping keep Pittsburgh's cultural heartbeat strong. They're not just performers, they're ambassadors of excellence, creativity, and community. I can't think of a more deserving group to receive this support. Thank you for considering the BGVs. I hope they are selected. They are making Pittsburgh proud, one song at a time.
Hello, my name is Iris Joy Brown. I'm a professional singer, entertainer in the city of Pittsburgh. One of Pittsburgh's finest female groups, the BGVs. I first laid my eyes on the BGVs in 2019 at this place called Hotel Indigo. From the first encounter, I knew there was something special about these ladies. Their sound, their energy, and their undeniable chemistry immediately stood out to me. Not just as talented vocalists, but as artists who truly understands music at its core. As a Black professional artist who has built a career in Pittsburgh's music scene, I take pride in seeing the growth of authentic, soulful, and diverse artistry in this city. The BGVs represents exactly that. Their diversity in music, from gospel roots to soul, R&B, pop, jazz, even rock, inspires and uplifts audiences of all backgrounds. They bring people together through their sound, showing the power of music to cross boundaries and build unity. That's what I love about them. Throughout my career, I've been blessed to work with some incredible legends in the music world, artists who have shaped my craft, work ethic, and respect for the stage. And working with the BGVs reminded me of the same spirit. Their professionalism, dedication, and sheer passion of excellence are truly on a different level. They embody what it means to blend talent with their heart and purpose. So really, to me, the BGVs are not just a group. They are a movement. These ladies, they carry forward the legacy of Pittsburgh's rich musical heritage while carving out a new path for women in music, especially women of color who continue to break barriers and redefine what excellence is. It really has been an honor and an inspiration to collaborate with them and to witness firsthand how they are shaping the future of live music in our city and beyond. I have worked with some of the best people on a national level in my career. The BGVs are definitely at the top of that list as one of the best.
Hey, this is Melinda, the founder of Women Who Rock and also lead singer of Melinda in the Night Sky. And I just wanted to take a second to give a recommendation for my girls, the BGVs. I know they're applying for a grant and full support. They should totally receive these very crucial funds to help make their own music. I've been working with the BGVs for over 6 years, and both in the studio, on the stage, and three main things that I can say. Number one, they always come prepared to rehearsal, to the show. Number two, they just harmonize like nobody else. And number three, they always bring style with them. But seriously, they have been supporting Pittsburgh's best musicians with backups for years, and it's time for them to make some music. So give the grant to the BGVs. Full endorsement, couldn't say more. And also, we need more women in the music industry for representation to step up because we are still underrepresented. So another great reason why these three phenomenal Women Who Rock should get this grant. Thank you.
Man, what can I say about the BGVs? These three ladies are phenomenal. I mean, I wanted to work with them as soon as I heard them on the scene when I first moved to Pittsburgh in 2013. When we were working on my first album, I called them right along and we worked. We sat right at my piano in my house and we all became good friends. I've enjoyed working with them for more than how many years has it been? Like 7 years, 8 years now. They've helped me with multiple projects, multiple live shows, individually and as a group. If I can get all three, I'm grabbing which ones I can get because they always add value to what I do and to what many of us do around the city. I've been able to collaborate with them on other shows that were not my shows as well, and they always shine. We've recorded projects for other artists together, and we recorded some things, like I said, again, for myself. The BGVs, they're one of a kind. What they're going to bring to you is continuity. They're going to bring professionalism to any spaces they go in, and they're a pleasure to be around. All three of those ladies, Delana, Carmen, and Katie, are just a joy, and I love them with all my heart. So, yeah, I vouch for them.